VIVE is launching a new standalone VR product, and I got invited out to New York City with my fellow VR enthusiast Thrill Seeker to try it out for myself. I'm PHIA, and this is VIVE Flow. Hey guys, and welcome back to the Virtual Reality Show, where we talk about any and all things related to virtual reality inside virtual reality. The VIVE Flow is an interesting VR product unlike anything we've ever seen before. No, it's not a standalone headset. I mean, the entire device weighs about the same as a freaking chocolate bar. It's being marketed as Immersive Glasses, and this sucker is pretty insane. The last year and a half has been incredibly difficult for practically the entire world, and I know that I'm not an exception to that by any means. So when HTC Vive asked me to come try out their new product that's intended to help people such as myself relax and nurture their minds, well, how could I refuse? So I hopped on a plane to New York City and slapped this sucker on my face for a first-hand account to share with you on what this new product is actually like. I'll be covering everything you need to know in the video, including my honest thoughts about whether or not it's worth it for you, so strap in with me, buckle up, and get ready to go with the flow. When I put this thing on my face, I immediately understood that the intention here is to bring VR on the go with you. In fact, you don't even need to carry around a controller. The controller is literally your phone. It's a product that's meant to be used at any time and any place, whenever you just need to disconnect and refocus your energy. But despite being a tiny portable device, it actually gave a genuine quality experience. It's got a 100-degree FOV, which boosts pretty solid immersion, along with a 3.2K resolution and 75Hz refresh rate. Well, none of this is anything crazy. I gotta admit that for being literal glasses rather than a full HMD, it is quite impressive. Obviously, with this thing, you can't be expected to do any heavy gaming considering the controller is literally just a phone. Perhaps someone will figure out how to turn this into a PC VR headset at some point with some finagling, but for now, don't count on any VR chat or Beat Saber. What you can expect, however, are some really unique and powerful experiences on Viveport. As much as I love VR for gaming, what really gets me excited is seeing all the potential beyond that, and that's exactly what is being captured here. I got to demo a variety of different apps that Vive's partnered with to highlight the strong suited assets of this product. Two notable applications that I tried were Trip and Space Slurpees, neither of which I'd ever tried before attending this event. In Trip, I had this guided meditative experience where I literally just laid down on the couch and chilled. Everything shown was so precisely picked out to induce feelings of calmness and focus, and you can tell that it's visually constructed with love to transform the way that you feel. I felt very inspired after the experience, and it matches perfectly with VIVE Flow because it takes hardly any effort to just jump into it whenever you're feeling overwhelmed. Space Slurpees is a game in the classic Snake style, but an immersive 3D environment. It's very simple and takes just enough focus that puts you into a trance that's really calming and enjoyable. Its controls really matched with the whole phone as a controller thing, and I think this and Trip really stood out as the highlighters for me when demoing the Flow. There were some other really cool features like mirroring your phone in front of you, easily watching Netflix or YouTube, joining hangout rooms in Vive Sync for work or with your friends, and more. However, all of this does come with one catch. Your phone has to be Android. I'm not gonna lie, this really upsets me because I recently invested a lot of money into a big old fancy iPhone just to find out that I can't even use the VIVE Flow if I do pull out the cash for it. From what Google tells me, over half of all smartphones in the current market are iPhones, and I'm unfortunately in that half. But besides that, I already know that a lot of you are probably going to be upset that this headset isn't the standalone HMD Quest 2 competitor that everyone's been craving. However, I encourage you to look outside of just the standard household gamer and understand that this sort of experience is bringing VR to people who aren't just the standard household gamer, and that's actually really cool. This sort of thing will work absolute wonders in helping elderly people struggling with their mental deterioration, people stuck in hospital beds looking for relief, people with anxiety disorders who just need to disconnect themselves for their own mental wellness, even if it's just for a few minutes. It's a device you can easily take to bed, school, work, the airport, or just share with people who might not be interested in the gaming aspect of VR. I know for me that this would be something I'd be super excited to show my grandparents since they struggle comprehending why VR is so cool anyways. Or my best friend who doesn't particularly enjoy gaming but loves mind-expanding content. Guess it's just a shame that he's an Apple fanboy. Pre-orders start today, which will get you the free carrying case and content bundle, but open sales will actually begin next month in November. It'll be selling for $500, which is a somewhat expected price given the industry, but of course I think it would be easier to recommend to people if they were able to bring it down closer to the Quest 2 price of $300. So is this thing worth buying? I mean, it really comes down to what kind of VR experience you're actually searching for. Like I said, if you consider yourself a standard household gamer, then no, this isn't the right headset for you, to be brutally honest. If you're a busy being looking for an immersive and relaxing experience as a quick pick-me-up whenever or wherever you go, then yeah, this is actually a really solid choice. It's so convenient for literally any scenario. Personally, I would love to have one myself because I think it would make the "Sophia, what do you do?" IRL conversation so much easier with people who've never even tried VR in their lives. I could just whip this puppy out and then bam, even the most oblivious people will quickly understand that this whole virtual reality thing is all about. Just a shame that I have a freaking iPhone. I'm extremely thankful to HTC for inviting me out to try the VIVE Flow. It was definitely one of the coolest opportunities I've been given in my content creation career for the reason that everyone there was truly passionate about VR, and so am I, regardless of anything else. What I love about it is just that there's so many people who they just benefit from virtual reality, and doing something like this would really show them how cool VR is, especially for the older generation who some of them just their brains can't even understand it until they try it. So it's really, yeah, it's great. Having a device like this makes you sit down and focus on yourself and on me time, right? I think me time is so important. And, with the go of everything you have to do and all the stresses you've got, it's so important to have something you can just throw on whenever you need it and deep breaths and keep going. So I think that's really cool and important. All these thoughts were my own, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to have an actual discussion about VR or anything else, then my Discord is absolutely the place for you. Like this video and subscribe for more VR content. I'm currently taking a break from the virtual reality show as right now I'm feeling like I really need to re-strategize the direction of my channel as a whole. I've still got some video obligations to finish up, but I just want you to know that I'm going to be spending a lot of time re-inspiring myself until I figure out what exactly path I need to walk down. In the meantime, if you do want to support the making of videos such as these, then please consider joining my Patreon. It would mean a lot, especially right now during this short break. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, PHIA, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Special thanks to this month's Patreon members. In virtual VIPs, Dudetech, Klukale, Mr. Cheerio, Scoremaller,